the sight of boda cyclists crisscrossing road lanes, motorists caught up in traffic jams, and pedestrians hastily walking along the sidewalk is quite common in Kampala. The frequency at which some motorists flout traffic regulations has become a norm that makes driving in some parts of the city a nightmare. The interventions carried out by city authorities so far are more like a drop in the ocean. But the Director of Transport Planning at the Uganda National Roads Authority, David Luimbaz, says the relevant authorities need to apply a holistic approach to resolve the problem. Luimbaz believes policy implementation and the change of drivers' behavior could ease the congestion on various roads in the city.
Our drivers need more and more training. We need to have more and more professional drivers on the road. This will improve the usage of roads. Because if you have professional drivers, they will know how to read the road signs, know where to park, where not to park, which are the strategic times to use the road and which are not the strategic times to use the roads.
As people continue to acquire more cars, land prices also continue to shoot up. As a result, many offices in Kampala have limited parking space, forcing many occupants to park on the roadside.
Parking at different times in Kampala there should be variable charges at variable times. During peak periods, people should pay more. Okay. During low peak, during the off-peak, on the off-peak zones or time periods, people should pay less. In so doing, you balance how much traffic is on the road and how much space is available for road use.
Urban planners also proposed that in order to decongest Kampala city, government needs to come up with incentives such as tax waivers that will attract business people to construct some of the social amenities such as schools, supermarkets and hospitals away from the central business district.
So in the morning, most people are driving out of town rather than in town.
Luimbaz says the minimum term intervention to decongest the city is to bring in more buses.
Dedicated bus routes whereby only buses have priority. This can help in that the users of public transport can know that their journey times are more or less guaranteed. So people are encouraged to leave their cars at home and use the public transport.
The UNRA Transport Director says the high-cost measure is the most ideal, since it is hard to bring down most of the buildings which have been constructed in the road reserves.
The best way to create additional space is by construction of flyovers. This creates additional road capacity over the existing capacity without necessarily acquiring land or destroying buildings. We can have also urban expressways. Again, this come in the way of flyovers. If you're moving from here to Jinja, you have no reason why you should be stuck in a jam because traffic that is going, for somebody who's going to hospital is stopping you. Somebody who's going to a supermarket is holding you up. You know, if you're going to Jinja, you get onto a road that is dedicated to moving you to Jinja.
Government is yet to embark on constructing the Kampala to Jinja, Mpigi and Bombo expressways. UNRA officials say the first phase of the $200 million Jinja Road flyover will commence in 2016. Sudil Biarhanga, NTV.